So why did the chicken cross the road? And they said, to get to the other side. Everyone knows this popular chicken joke. And let's be honest, it's not that funny. But think about it for a second. Speeding cars, honking horns, crossing for that chicken took guts. Running an online business is the same. It's tough, unpredictable, and sometimes downright scary. Because today, it's no longer just about having a great product or service. You also need to deeply understand your customers, make smart decisions about which platforms to use, and stay flexible in the face of constant changes. This is where data analysis can really shine. And if you're wondering, can data analysis, something we usually associate with big corporations, actually help smaller online businesses? The answer is yes, absolutely. Hi, I'm Nelson, a marketer turned data engineer, now helping startups and businesses leverage data for growth. And here's what I've learned. The right application of data analysis can be a game changer. I've seen firsthand how even struggling online businesses made big impacts putting data to work. When done right, data can bring more visitors to your site, increase conversions, and keep your customers coming back. So let me walk you through the how. Alright, let's go back a bit. For online businesses, data is like a roadmap to understanding your customers. Instead of guessing or just going with your gut, data gives you clear, actionable insights. You start to see which products your customers are drawn to, where they get lost on your website, and which marketing efforts are really bringing in buyers. Yep, data gives you a huge advantage. But hold on, I won't pretend that data is a magic fix. It can really feel overwhelming, especially if you're just getting started. And in my experience, a lot of online businesses run into two main problems when dealing with data collection and analysis. The first problem is information overload. A lot of business owners dive into data collection only to find themselves drowning in too much information. The truth is, you don't need all the data, you just need the right data. An easy way to start is to pick one specific goal, like boosting website traffic or customer retention. Once you have that focus, gather just the data that helps you reach it. For example, if your goal is customer retention, start by sending out quick surveys after purchases to learn what your customers love or don't love about your product. You start seeing trends without getting lost in extra data. I ran into this exact issue with a DeFi startup I once worked with. They didn't have the budget for fancy tools, but still wanted some customer insights about our service delivery. So we went a little old school and sent feedback forms through social media and email. The responses showed us that some of our automated messages on our social channels felt a little too intrusive, so we dialed it back a bit. That one tweak made a noticeable difference in customer satisfaction, so don't worry about getting too high-tech right away. Even a simple feedback loop can give you incredible, useful insights. The second problem, which is also really frustrating for online businesses, is data spread across platforms. The issue here is fragmentation. If you're running a small or mid-sized online business, you're likely interacting with customers across multiple channels. You're doing interactions on your website, you're doing interactions on social media platforms, you're doing interactions through email. Each of these channels hold valuable clues about what your customers want and need. But when the data is scattered, it's hard to piece together the whole picture. This is where a customer relationship management tool can really help. A CRM tool integrates all these different customer interactions into one dashboard, so you can track and understand your customer journey more easily. Take BackBox for example, the subscription service for dog products. They had customer data across several channels: their website, email, social media, and customer service data. Once they implemented a CRM tool, they could easily track each customer's inclinations, which helped them make personalized recommendations based on each customer's preferences. This led to a retention rate increase of 15% because they were better able to keep customers engaged and satisfied. I'll actually be making a dedicated video to explain and walk you through how to use a CRM tool in my next video, so I won't get into it as much at the moment. Now, on to the good stuff. Did you know that one of the most effective ways data can help grow an online business is by making your marketing feel personal? Think about it. When you reach out with messages that genuinely speak to each customer, they are way more likely to engage, and that engagement drives sales. By using data on customer behavior, like what they've bought before or browsing activity, you can tailor your outreach to match their interests. That way, each message feels relevant and meaningful. Let's get practical for a minute. Consider this kind of messaging as an email. Hey Mike, new offer alert? Check it out. As opposed to this other kind of message. Hey Mike, thanks for visiting our site. We noticed you added a chair to your cart. Here's a special offer on that item. And you can even go further to add the scarcity element. Something like, just so you know, there's only a couple left in stock. If you do this, which one of the messages do you think Mike is more likely to respond to? Yeah, exactly. You get the point. When you take a little extra time to customize your messages based on data, it makes customers feel seen and understood. According to Salesforce, 84% of customers want to feel like the brand really gets them. So the goal is to connect with them personally, and personalized messages are a powerful way to do just that. When each customer feels seen and understood, they are way more likely to keep coming back. Alright, let me just stop you right there. We've talked about the power of data analysis, and you've seen how it can fuel business growth. But before you jump in and start tracking every possible detail about your customers, remember, respecting their privacy is just as essential to your success. Data privacy laws are no joke, and the last thing you want is to lose credibility by mishandling their information. Customers today are incredibly cautious about how their data is used, especially with frequent stories of data breaches in the news. But hey, you can build trust by giving attention to transparency, consent, and education. Let me break that down. Transparency means being upfront about what data you collect and why. Consent gives customers control over what they share, and education helps customers understand how their data will be used and kept safe. Think about the Cambridge Analytica scandal. It was a big wake-up call for companies everywhere on how fast trust can crumble if data is mishandled. I bet you wouldn't want that with your customers. The goal is to create a sense of security and respect so strong that customers not only come back, but also recommend your business to others. So if you've made it this far in the video, I'll leave you with something a little extra called social listening. This simply means keeping an eye on what people are saying about your brand online. We all know that for smaller online businesses, hiring a dedicated data team isn't always realistic, so social listening can be an affordable and accessible way to gather valuable insights. There are many ways you can go about this, but here's what I found to work best. Start with Google Alerts. So with Google Alerts, you can set up alerts for your business. You can use keywords like your brand name, your top products, and even your industry terms. Google will then send you emails whenever these keywords pop up online. The next one is social media search. Use search functions on X, Instagram, and other platforms to search about your business and see what people are saying. Then we have direct customer feedback. You can ask for feedback through email follow-ups or social media comments. Next is feedback forms. Add a simple feedback form to your website so customers can share their thoughts. And lastly, social media polls. Use polls on Instagram, Facebook, or X to get quick feedback on products and on customer preferences. Listening to your audience in these ways lets you adjust your business based on what really matters to them. By making use of these low-cost tools and techniques, you can get a pretty good feel for what your audiences care about and how to make your business even better. To sum it up, data analysis isn't just for big corporations. Small online businesses can absolutely benefit from making data-driven decisions. And the best part is, you don't need a huge budget to get started. The key is to start small, centralize your data, respect privacy, and take advantage of social listening. With this right approach, data can become a real effective guide. It can help you connect with customers in a personal way and build a business that truly resonates deeply with your audience. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video.